Alright, I'm going to be replacing the air compressor on my 5EK. I think I got a video. My 6NZ is pretty much the same thing, but I'm about to move. I'm pretty sure I got to move this fuel junction out of the way. I don't know what this thing's called, but anyway, got to move that, slide it over so I can get the compressor out, but I'm going to start working on that. Alright, so I got all the lines off. I believe that's coolant. Had to take that one off. These two, and oh, I got one back here I missed. Got all these little ones off. Then I'm gonna start working on getting them off. But I didn't see that one. I gotta take that one off. I got them 2 bolts out, and I loosened the fuel lines so I can move that. I already put this compressor on. I can't remember if I had to move that out of the way, but it's awful tight up against that fitting. I mean, you got a little room. Might be alright. There's not much room. I got that off. I'm going to work on these bolts. There's 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. And then should be able to pop this thing out of there. Alright, it ain't coming out without moving that a little more. I think all I gotta do is take this hose off because it's what's holding me up. I think I can take this off, leave the other ones on, just kind of scoot it this way. So that's what I'm gonna try. Well, that worked. So now all I gotta do is remove this, that. I gotta put a plug there. Take this off. You know, all the old fittings that I need. That one. And I'm about 100% sure the new one don't come with a gear. Gotta take that off. Gotta put this plate on the new one. I got new seals. And then put it back together. Okay, so this is the new one. Comes with plugs, gaskets, no gear. I don't know if this comes with the seals. It's probably just paper gaskets. Yeah, comes with some kind of seal, but I'm pretty sure that that plate is for O-ring. So I got an O-ring seal for that. It's a 550. My other one was a 750. I think it was because I had to take it back. It had a crack through here and it's leaking oil. It was painted up. You couldn't see it until you bolted it on. But this is a 550, but I guess it's the same thing. Just don't build air as fast. So I'm gonna swap those fittings out and that gear out. I got the gear off of there. Got this plate cleaned up, and these are the seals to put on that, fit in that groove. And I just take a little grease and put it, a couple of places. Helps hold that seal in place because it'll fall off. Maybe not when you're putting this plate on, but when you're putting the compressor on the motor, sometimes that seal will fall down. So you put a little grease, a little dab, and it'll hold it in place while you put the compressor on. While I'm in here and I got the air compressor off, this power steering hose, I can't tell if it's the hose or the fitting, but it's leaking. And figured while everything's out of the way, see it's leaking down in there. While everything's out of the way, I'm gonna see if I can fix that right quick because it'd be a lot easier without the compressor in the way. Got this fitting off. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. And the hose is pretty new. The hose is fine. But this O-ring is tapered. I don't have a tapered one. But it's real hard. I just wonder if it's not sealing good. So I think I'm just going to take that off and put a big rubber O-ring on it and put it back together and hope for the best. I got an O-ring, pretty fat O-ring on there. It's just a tapered deal. Anyway, the only other thing I noticed is that's, it's not round no more. So I don't know if that's, if the hose ain't clamping too good. I'm gonna see maybe if I can make that back around like it's supposed to be. That's a little more round than it was. It ain't perfect, but maybe it's better than it was. But I mean, the hose is pretty new. It's fine. That pump ain't been on long. I'm just gonna put this back together and see if that fixes the problem. I got that put back together. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I don't know exactly where it was leaking. I mean, it's just wet all around that fitting, and it was leaking down on the front axle. Really didn't even know it was leaking until the other day, and maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. I don't really know what it could be other than that fitting being out around, and maybe that O-ring wasn't sealing right. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to putting this compressor back on. I got everything back together. I don't know if I'm going to replace this line yet or not, but it does leak air right through there. I can't start the truck yet because it's still in pieces. But anyways, I got that out of the way, got that put on, and now I'm going to finish putting the rest of this thing back together. But anyway, I don't know if that helped anybody or not. It wasn't much different than me putting one on my 6NZ, other than I don't remember having to deal with anything with that little fuel block. How 6MZ didn't have that. But anyway, hopefully I got that fixed. I had to flip the clamp around because the clamp was actually hitting the bottom of the air compressor, so I had to put the screw on the bottom side, but maybe I got that fixed as well in the process. We'll see.